We made several assumptions to arrive at the final point estimate for our DCF. The first assumption is that brokers will have 3 years of initial growth for the DCF, followed by a terminal annuity. Provo is a fast-moving college market that we estimate will only allow 3 years of remaining initial growth. The initial growth rate was found through startup market data that averaged growth rates of 15 to 45%. We picked a conservative 21% growth rate. The terminal growth rate was found through U.S. ice cream market data for 2021 through 2026 that estimated a CAGR of 2.87%. The initial free cash flow was calculated through our pro forma income statement. We took our net income and added back non-cash expenses such as depreciation to arrive at a rough estimate of free cash flow. We then multiplied the initial free cash flow by its respective growth rates to calculate the remaining year's cash flows. For our discount rate, we used the weighted average cost of capital. Cost of debt was taken from an average 30-year fixed interest rate SBA loan of 9.25%, and tax was assumed to be the highest marginal rate since you are our investor. This was our calculated after-tax cost of debt. Cost of equity was calculated through the build-up method. Different risk premiums that were applicable to brokers were added up. A 6% time value money and inflation premium, a 5% equity risk premium, an 8% liquidity risk premium, and a 4% startup risk premium added together for our 23% cost of capital. Our total value of debt and equity were taken from our estimated balance sheets. We also compared our debt to equity ratio to other competitors to ensure its validity and found a debt to equity ratio of 15%. Using this ratio and our assumptions from before, we calculated our WACC of 17.87%. And after discounting all of our cash flows with our discount rate, we came to a present value valuation of $761,332.29.